I did a series of blog posts
Uh,
about
I'm sorry.
content. Are you good? Okay. About
Uh,
content, PR, and marketing.
Sorry to interrupt for a
Yeah.
second. If we could just go over the agenda real quick
Oh, okay. Do you want to start
before
with the
we just jump.
agenda?
All right, yeah, I'll start with reading the agenda, and then you start talking. All right.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a delay here, so that's gonna be fun.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so the agenda for our workshop today, we're doing a Google Hangout, probably going to be around 15 to 30 minutes since we only have two members. Um, and our purpose and responsibilities for this workshop should be to practice our workshopping skills, get and give constructive feedback on each member's research projects, learn more about the genres involved in this project, and so the schedule, I guess, what we'll do, we'll go over Emily's research project. She'll give a brief explanation of the project and genre, and then we'll talk about it. And then we'll go over my research project. I'll give a little brief explanation of what I was trying to accomplish with it and about it. And then we'll do a little wrap up. And so that should be good. So, Emily, if you want to go ahead and start.
Okay. So for my research project, I did a series of 3 blog posts dealing with content, PR, and marketing because my major is communications. And my targeted audience for that was just basically PR agencies and firms that will be looking at my website and my blogs. And my first post was about enhancing your social media with Twitter's new feature, lead generation cards. And then my second one was content PR versus traditional PR, and I just kind of explained the difference between the two, and then I used a visual also. And then my last blog post in the series was how you can use content PR, and I used a YouTube video and a visual for that one. So, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. So I did get a chance to look over your blog. I know we just talked to Mr. Singer about basically exactly what we're going to talk about here. So bear with me if I repeat a lot of what he says. Um, but so yeah, the first thing I noticed, was that homepage. Um, the homepage looks like it is your second blog post. So yeah, just probably want to just fix that up. It's just a little confusing when you get to the page. Um, but other than that, I thought the blogs were written very well. I thought you got your point across really well. I liked and how you can use content PR. Kind of gave us a list of what we need to pay attention for when doing content PR. I like your images, and the video I thought was very helpful. It's basically, here's everything I just said, and here's some professionals that can back up everything I just said. So I thought that was really useful in that sense. Um, let's see here. Um, I, One thing I've noticed about going to other people's blogs and looking about these kinds of blogs online is that it would be really helpful if there was some way to like maybe put like a number by each blog or put like a date so that I kind of know what we should read first, unless that's not really important for you.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's a good thing to incorporate.
For sure. And citation, definitely need to put a straight like works cited or something like that. Um, because you have a quote, and it's a really good quote. But it's cited, and I just don't know where that the citation is referencing to, because there's not a works cited page. So also just something to consider, I guess. Um, I like the picture that says "What is content PR?" Definitely gives me a very good visual representation. Uh, Whenever you have these pictures like that, it makes the blog more interesting. It makes me interested to want to read that. Okay. Let's see here. What else? What else? Yeah, and just really document design is the biggest thing I would have to recommend for your blogs. Um, it's definitely a consistent thing that I noticed with other people's blogs and other blogs out there, is that they kind of list the blogs and maybe have like a little summary of the blog, and then you actually click the title of the blog and it takes you to the page, and you can read that and then go back and read the other blogs like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure. And last thing I want to say is. Um, Whenever I first introduced my topic to Mr. Singer, he, had me really rethink it in terms of, how it connects to the class. And, I can definitely see how, like ethos, logos, and pathos, and the rhetoric and genres that we learned about are implied in your blog posts. I can definitely see where all that can be used. It's just not really specifically mentioned, so that just might be something to consider as well. Other than that, I think it's really good, and should turn out pretty good. I like the RATE, and that was pretty cool. And let's see, anything else I have to say? Yeah, so that's basically it. Just really the document design is the biggest thing. So that is what I have to say about your project.
Okay, so summary, like a title page for the blogs. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, definitely something like I would definitely title your blog. Definitely title the blog, because I'm not, it's really informative about content PR, but it's kind of confusing as to like what are you trying to prove? Like, are what am I about to read here? What is this all about?
Yeah, definitely. And then I'll add dates, citations, which was an accident, obviously. Forgot about those. And I have those on a different document. I just need to upload them. And then the document design I will work on also, just so it's easier to read and clear to understand what exactly the topic is about. And then like maybe even like another post about like ethos, logos, and pathos and rhetoric, and how that all ties into content PR in my research project would probably be helpful too.
Definitely, I totally agree. All right. So, if you don't have any more comments, you want to just move on to my project?
Yeah.
All right. So, what I was trying to accomplish with my management and motivation digital as essay website, I was basically trying to get the point across that traditional methods of incentivizing employees to motivate people is less effective than okay. It's becoming less effective in today's society, and by focusing on what makes people happy and what makes people intrinsically motivated, we can create a more productive workplace. So basically, my audience is managers or anyone that manages people in a business that's trying to work towards a profit. Uh, so anyone who like is looking for management styles, um, and tried to put in here that as a manager, you can understand what makes your employees happy, what motivates them, and then you can incorporate that into your management style, um, and do better as a manager and have more productivity from your employees than just motivating them by money and other things like that. Um, and I wanted to do the digital essay as a website, because I just really like the flow of the website essays, and think it would be, I think, just an effective way to uh, pers- just an effective method in my opinion. So yeah, so that's what I was trying to accomplish with my project.
Okay. I think that overall your project is really good. I really like your website, as we talked about in the last genre analysis. Your topic I thought was like really fitting and like a really interesting topic, like because you could have picked something that had to do with more like the technical side of it, and I think that you did a really good job of incorporating like ethos, logos, and pathos into your topic and like making it an exciting topic that kind of showcases like your personality, like that's upbeat and like that you would want a environment at work that's happy with your employees and coworkers. So, and then I know, like, as you said, like, I don't want to get repetitive with everything that we talked about with Professor Singer, but one of the things was the navigation of the website, like to like make that better so that like on your home page there's like a tab that links instead of like getting lost where you don't know you can go back or forward like once you're actually on the blog post. And then maybe adding some visuals just to like emphasize what you're talking about. I really liked the quote and how you like italicized it and made it a different format than the rest of it. I think that like made it really stand out and made your like post stand out a lot more. And then another thing that we talked about was the argumentative structure of it, and how Professor Singer, and after like I looked at it, maybe doing a more of a structure of what we talked about in class, where you do like claim and then context from what you've researched based like on your analysis of it, and then using examples to like make it more relevant. Just like going about structure might make the digital essay like flow a little better. And then let's see what else we talked about. The document design of it, and maybe changing the color format just so it's not so dark, like at the very top, just because it makes the whole thing look a little darker and it kind of sets the tone for the language of it. And let's see. I think that's about it, besides just adding media, just since we've talked about through all the articles of how that really engages and grabs readers' attention and makes them want to read more, and that way they can kind of look at the page and be able to get a gist of what it's about. And then also the suggestion of even putting a professional video or just like a video to introduce the topic might be like a great way to also engage viewers as like a branding technique. So yeah, I guess like the major things would just be like the navigation, like in the document design by making it a little brighter, and then a video if you want, like I don't know if that's something you're interested in doing or if that's just a suggestion, but
Cool. All right. Yeah, there's definitely some good suggestions there. So basically, uh, what I need to work on is seems like website navigation is a big thing. So having like tabs that are linked back and forward can definitely improve that. So definitely I'll think about that. Yeah, I agree. I do need to put some more visual stuff in there. I definitely want to avoid that just having a big block of text. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try and put some media in there and also change the color style so it's not so dark and depressing looking. Um, so we can set like a better tone, I guess. Yeah.
But I think like overall the essay is like really good, and it shows like your understanding of the course and what we've learned. So I feel like it'll be really easy for you to write your like growth transfer thing, just because it's so much about ethos, logos, and pathos that it's very like clear what you have learned and how you can apply that into your management and motivation blog.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Okay. Um, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely take that into consideration. And yeah. So basically, it looks like one of the biggest things that we both have to focus on is document design here. But I appreciate your feedback, and I think we're doing pretty good here. Um, do you have any more comments? Do you have any more comments about
No, I
any
don't
of
have any
the
questions.
classes?
Or do you have any comments or questions for me?
I think I'm good right now. Um, and so yeah, I think if we're both good here, then I think we can go ahead and wrap this up.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, it's good working with you, and I guess we'll talk later.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thanks.